I woke up at like noon today because of reasons. Hey goobers! So a couple of weeks ago I was having this conversation with a friend because, as all you post-secondary goers know, final grades are going up and subsequently so are stress levels. Anyway, she was getting pretty down about her results and we got on the topic of the whole education system itself. I've been thinking about it ever since. I have friends who are graduating and friends who are in the middle of degrees and friends who are getting started, and I also have friends who aren't in school and have no desire to be. And it kind of occurred to my friend and myself through this conversation that pretty much the only reason we're in university is because we feel like we have to be. We've been conditioned to go through this process basically from the second we set foot in grade school. We're taught that the logical sequence of events is elementary, junior high, high school, post-secondary. That is, if you want to lead a successful life. But, like, getting a degree doesn't necessarily mean you got particularly good grades even. It means you passed. You know, it means that you did an adequate amount of work according to that professor's grading standards, and now you can write a little initial for a degree next to your signature. And I guess I just don't really think that that makes you successful. The idea that people are numbers and can be defined by numbers and then grouped further into letter grades kind of sickens me, to be honest. Like, they say that once you've done university, you've got all these opportunities and these options, but I don't think that's true at all. I think, like, now you're stuck in your box after you've got a degree, and if you want to check out, like, another box and be recognized inside of that box, you're gonna need to work over it, like, another 30 grand at least. Now, this is not me bashing higher education. You know, post-secondary does open doors along the way, and those people who do choose to take that path, they work extremely hard, and they've got a lot of opportunities to be really successful when they graduate. But at the same time, I think that if you're truly passionate and truly good at something, people are going to see that, and they're going to recognize that. They're going to recognize you beyond a degree and beyond your grades. As tired, as overdone as this is, the education system does not measure your overall worth as a person, and it's really hard not to fall into that kind of thinking because that's what we're taught matters from like day one. I mean, what the government and education system seem to forget is that, you know, becoming rich isn't everyone's definition of success. And hey, having 20 PhDs and making $10 million every 4 seconds might be what you want to do with your life, and that's great. Go get that. But it's also wrong to assume that a person wouldn't be just as happy and worth just as much with an average or a little less than average paying job doing something that they love every single day that they didn't necessarily go to school for 4 years to learn how to do. Everyone is capable of success, and we shouldn't assume that success means the same to every person and that there's only one way to being successful. Anyway, thanks for like watching, you guys. If anybody has any further comments or opinions on this topic, I'd be super interested in hearing them. And I hope that you guys are having a good week and a good day and that things are just going well. Alright, I'll see you guys real soon.